Stone, respect to Leon, because I remember in the late 70s or early 80s, Leon.
Long time, T.
Them time, used to, I was a man that used to always do a solo. I was a solo artist in the earlys. And then, any little thing going on, from dance to to singing competition, I used to join. I used to love that.
But so did you like toast back in the day?
Me do everything, man. Me DJ, man. Me do everything. Me toast, me sing, me do everything. Me love it. Cause my older brother, he's on the studio album, and Sata Masagana. Cause while I was in Jamaica, rehearsing that song, he might make some noise in the background. And Leon said, "Why that?"
Yeah,
so we take him to the studio.
And you never want to go?
Yeah, Johnny Jubilee.
No.
Johnny Jubilee was one of the first big DJ in London, because he was an I-Ride. He used to call him London I-Ride. First of all, in the early days, he was a dancer, shuffler. And then, he turned on a DJ thing, I-Ride thing. And yeah, so because of that, I was the first singer in the family, the Mahoney family. But I always loved the DJ thing as well. So in the early days, solo business. And then I was used to work with Desmond. After I said Desmond who is a black slate drummer. Always been pushing me. He wanted to say, Tony, you can do that. Let me sing. My biggest influence in the early days was in Jamaica, Delroy Wilson and the Wheelers, the Bob Marley and such forth. Okay. When I come to England, now, I start listening, I start loving the Pat Kelly sounding. Because I've always sung in a soft tone of voice. So Pat Kelly was the man, And then I got introduced to my brother Johnny now, who is the same, the answer. He used to buy a whole heap of Sam Cooke. So I got into Sam Cooke and, later on to the Curtis Mayfield. But Pat Kelly was my singer. And then, I was in the works and we had a band. I used to work, first I have to say, I used to work with under the guidance of Desmond. He used to always say, boy, Tony, you can't do that, man. You can't sing that. I used to sing it. And so I used to, when Black Slate just doing the rehearsal before them bust out big, I was the lead singer for them. So when all the artists used to come from Jamaica and stayed from the Dunkleys to the Al Capones, I have to big up Al Capone now, because Al Capone is a man now who, when him come on, there was no hype to them. I could remember him come. There was no hypes. Because I was a youth, I was quiet. Although I love the music thing, but I always hold my corner and do my thing and hold my corner. So when Capone come over, I need a singer to sing the parts after, like, you don't care for me at all. And all them things that so you say, well, Tony, you have the vibe, so you go and do that. And blah 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 blah. So I said, sing out, man, and any little mistake, him never come down hard like some of the other artists from Jamaica and that's cool. So you can't do it, man. So you have to respect the Dennis Al Capone. Never ever put down me as a young artist, him as a lift me up and say you can't do it.
Man who create them things.
Respect to him. He was the first man to say, yeah, Tony, you can't do it, man, you're bad, go and do it. So me have go on stage with the great Dennis Al Capone. Yeah, in my background. Yeah, but Black Slate at the time was backing from the era Dunkleys, all the biggest artists from Jamaica until them turned.
They took over from Undivided Group.
Yeah, until them.
Not Undivided Group, yeah. Tony, Undivided with Job Money and them people.
Anyway, after that now, it's fan-owned band called the Chanters. Yeah, the Chanters, and we are going to do something. First of all, I have to give respect to my brother. My brother was a Cecil Mahoney guitarist, bad guitarist. Him build guitar and build organ and build everything and brilliant. And we have the Whitey family and the keyboard Danny and then also basically Reeves handling. So we was going on as in the chant and then
the mission.
And then the mission band. Anyway, one at a time now, Brother Lifer come check me say to join Blackstone.
That's the first time I come to your parents' yard and your mother opened the door and let me in. I said, them up at the back there, son. I'm going inside, I say, Tony, who me know, apart from them other brothers and who I've met before. And there was a red-skinned guy, the rather bossy, if I could say so. And his name was Ken Kendricks. But I hadn't to know who was his name then because Tony was the one said, boy, Leon, we know some Blackstones, but I love being at that thing there, but right now, I do so much thing for myself and with my brother. I can't do it, brethren.
Anyway, make a cut in because I'm not telling that
Yeah.
Because you don't feel so. I feel my story now. I feel my time now. Yeah, that it happened exactly what I'm saying. He came for me one day and said, no, you know what, Leon, you know what? I'm not ready because I was doing a lot of. At the time, my brother was also the Black Slate. He was doing producing at the same time. So I was doing stuff like, ain't no love like my baby's love, and all them tunes I was doing for him, you know. So them thing that was going on, and I was getting enough. I was getting work, and me have a brother called John Lynch, and I was living at the studio doing stuff. And at the time, I did a tune for him called "False Preacher." You are never found a Rasta. That tune is a tune where me hear say big on the internet now. I don't know
How Canada?
Even me can't get it. But that tune they are going. So you can look it up, people. False Preacher. His name False Preacher. So we are working.
By Tony Mahoney.
Yeah, so we are continuing our work, and then Brother Life are coming, and my good friend at them time, we used to love music like cook food. We love music like what? So him name
Ken Kendrick.
So
on the farm chantels.
Yeah. So we used to sing with him, you know, chantels. So we used to sing with him and do our work and thing. So, but Ken Kendrick always love harmony. Him love harmonies more than me. Cause was a total diehard soloist. But he loved harmonies and things like that. So I'm saying, you know what Leon never bring in the brethren, Ken Kendrick.
No, you introduced me to him because he was there.
Aye. So you introduced and blah blah. So then carry on until Blackstone becomes Ken Kendrick.
Tony
Douglas.
And that's it. Neville Henry. Four away.
Yeah. And then maybe 5-6 years, we had some good little thing going on for a while down.
In that time, we became one of the foundation artists along with Chosen Few for Black Heroes in the Hall of Fame choir. So all those people who come and see Black Heroes in the Hall of Fame and hear all those lovely singing, it was the Chosen Few alongside Blackstone singing those theme songs and the choruses. And we did that for many years, including the tour in the Caribbean, which is Jamaica. But on return back to London here, I didn't want to take no part in the US tour. But Ken Kendricks and Tony Douglas went, and Neville Henry, and that's where Blackstones went that way. You understand? And then they return, they called me back for one more thing, because they were asking for Blackstones to come and play with the Bill Cosby artists, the Bill Cosby TV show. Yeah. They were doing something at the Acne Empire, and Acne Empire suggested that Blackstone should do the armies and things. So we reformed back, even though we don't see it as this farm, to do that. And then after that, they went on to found their group called Quest. Before that, I went and got Tony and said, Tony said, this is the right time.
Yes. And that was about 96. And that's how Leon worked with Byron before. Byron moved on.
Yeah.
Then Leon went and linked with Byron again. And called me. So I said,
to do a tour.
At the right time now, because before I was too busy. I was working with how many different producers. And then I said, there's my go on. And then said, well, you know what, go on, because these things that I'm doing at the moment, blah, blah, blah. So I said, all right, now go. And I think that's about 96.
Yeah, and then Byron moved on. A few years later, and leave me and Tony. And Black Heroes in the Hall of Fame, that was off the road for a long period, decided that they're going to do a reunion show. And I said to Tony, we need a new member.
Yes.
And Tony said, why not go and get Byron? I'm talking the truth. I said, well, boy, Byron let me down one and few times. And as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't mind him coming back because it's easier for him. You know all the songs, but I can't take the headache anymore. And he wants to be a solo artist. So let him be the solo artist and be successful at it. We wish him all the best. I called my colleague, Lyndon Lewis, and said, boy, I know Junior is with you guys, but I wonder if Junior could help us out. And he said, Junior, we're not doing anything at the moment. That's what Lyndon Lewis said to me. So I'm sure Junior has to be pleased and glad to come and work with you guys. And when Junior come, instead of working with us, he's here with us still.